Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Lexi, and it's time for Lexi Prime Time. Today is my first video of Pride Month 2019. Very exciting. I love Pride. Pride is time of year where the LGBT community and everyone who loves them and supports them can come together. It's just a time of like love and acceptance and family, even if that family's not your own family, even if it's a family that you choose. Like, it's a time about love and acceptance and family and friendship and just being true to who you are and being your authentic, genuine self. And I just love it so much. And so I'm really excited. I wanted to do something fun and obviously colorful for Pride. And I have a little battle of the brands kind of thing going on. Well, not really. It's a battle of like two palettes. Anyway, so on one side, I'm not going to tell you which, you'll have to stick around to find out. We have the James Charles palette from Morphe. And on the other side, we have Taking It Back to Brazil from BH Cosmetics. We are gonna go face to face, head to head, pan to pan, and see which one has more pigment, which one blends better, what has higher quality, what is worth your money. If that sounds interesting to you, then keep watching. Don't go away. We're gonna get into it right now. Alright guys, so for starters, we're gonna start off with price. So first, the Take Me Back to Brazil palette is $20. It has 35 grams. So each gram is $1.75. And we have the James Charles palette, which is 75.7 grams and currently is retailing for $39. So it's $1.94 per gram. So price wise, we're gonna have to give it to Take Me Back to Brazil. Definitely cheaper per amount of product, if that makes sense. Like each gram costs less with the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. The next thing we're gonna check out is the color range. So this time we'll start with James Charles. I mean, we have a bunch of colors here, right? So we have your red, orange, like a lighter orange. We have a yellow. That's kind of a yellowish color. I don't know if you can, yeah, it's like a light, like yellow. We have two greens, several blues, purples, pinks, lots of shimmer shades, lots of neutrals. Yeah, you got a really good variety of things in this palette, for sure. And then we'll go look at Take Me Back to Brazil. There's a lot more shades of each color, I feel like, but it doesn't have every color, if that makes sense. Like, this is the closest thing to a red, and it's more of like an orange. Like, yeah, it's more like an orangey color. I don't know if that, you could even see that on camera. But in any case, so, and it doesn't have any neutrals, it's just a colorful palette. So on the basis of like shade range, I guess, we're gonna have to give it to the James Charles palette. While there's only a couple of shades for some of the colors, you have a wider range of colors. So this is definitely gonna be a more versatile palette. So that may be worth the extra money to you. Now what we're gonna do is go ahead and prime our lids. I have nothing on my lids right now. I already kind of wiped them clean from when I was applying the rest of my makeup. What we'll be testing is quality of the shadows, pigmentation, fallout, and just kind of overall like the final look. For prepping my eyes today, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer because I threw out all of my eyeshadow primer because it's all expired. So we're gonna go with what we got. Where's my blender? I found it. Okay. Done. Done and done. How do we wanna do this? I don't know. Probably start by finding some eyeshadow brushes. Cool, we have lots of eyeshadow brushes and blending brushes, and we're gonna jump right in. These are Morphe brushes. So we have some Morphe 433 brushes and some Morphe 441 brushes, which is the big fluffy blending brushes. And then I have a Morphe 152, which I use for like my under eye. Those are the brushes that I'm using today. Yeah, there you go. I think since the BH palette does not have a good red, I'm just gonna use pink. And also I like pink, so F it. Definitely the best, I think, pink color for this is going to be this one, whatever this one is from the James Charles palette. It's like super bright ass pink. I'm just gonna go in with my Morphe 433 and put it somewhere on my lids. We'll start just kind of in this corner, I think. Cool, so far so good. That is in fact pink. Okay, so I think the closest color to that pink in this palette is going to be this pink right here. So let's just dip into it and oof. That is pretty dang close, to be honest. Super pigmented, oh my gosh. I almost feel like this side is more pigmented. What do you think? The colors look pretty similar. Let me zoom you guys in. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I think this side is definitely more pigmented. What do you think? Let's see if I can build this one up to be like that pigmented. I think that kind of worked. And the colors are pretty similar, I think. What do you think? Next, for Miss James Charles, I'm gonna go into kind of this orange color. I'm clearly struggling. Okay. Now, I will say that I think the James Charles palette is a little bit, no, they're both like not super powdery, so that's good. I'm just gonna blend that kind of like darker orangey color into the pink and a little bit farther out my crease. Ooh, I almost did the other side with the same shadow. It's just habit, man. That shade that I swatched earlier in the BH palette, this one right here, that's like the closest thing to red that this palette has. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into that because it's a pretty similar shade of kind of that orangey color. I'm gonna go in on the other side. Dude, that's basically the same color. What? What? That looks exactly the same, right? Like, is this just the way that my lights are? Like, can you tell a difference on camera? All right, let's blend this a little bit out. I'm using different blending brushes for both sides. Dude. Honestly, not mad. I'm really surprised at how similar I think these shades are. TBH. All right. So what's next? Probably yellow. So I think for the James Charles palette, I'm gonna dip into kind of this color right here. It's like, it's almost like an orangey yellow color, and then mix it with this color to try and get a good blend so that it's set up for green. Ooh, wrong side. Ooh. Yeah, I think I definitely picked up the orangey color more, so I went ahead and just put some of the yellow on the outer corner. Ugh, I'm so nasally right now. What the hell? And again, we're just gonna blend. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the BH palette. I'm gonna mix this kind of orangey color and then finish it out on the outer corner with the yellow. Yeah, cool. Let's go, boys. So overall, I feel like these are really, like, these look really similar, right? Like, I'm not crazy. I'm not just losing my mind. I feel like maybe I'm having to build up the color a little bit more on the James Charles side to match kind of the intensity of the BH Cosmetic side. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Cool, so I think that's all the color I'm really gonna fit on the top of my lid. So we'll do like the green, blue, purple on the bottom. Why did that just... That was difficult for me for some reason to come up with the word bottom. Anyway. I will say I noticed on the James Charles palette there are these two green shades, but there's not really a good like transition between blue and green. There's just like two green shades and then like blue. Whereas on this side we have like a row of green shades, and then you have a couple shades like that one maybe that's like a good kind of transition between it, because it's a little bit more on the green side than just like straight up blue. So that's definitely something to think about maybe. Okay, well, in any case, so I'm gonna do this green right here on, I think, the inner corner, and we'll see what happens, I guess. This shade right here is pretty similar on the BH palette, so we're gonna dip into, well, let me wipe off my brush. Dip into that and then go on that side, the correct time. This, yeah. Yeah, I definitely... Okay, first of all, those are two totally different shades of green. But I think that I'm really feeling like the BH Cosmetic, the color payoff is just like it's easier. On the James Charles side, I'm gonna go in with this blue right here. And on the BH Cosmetics side, I'm actually going to go in with this color to see if I can do like a shift, like a more of a transition color between the blue, and then go in with, I guess, this one because it's the closest one to the one that I used in the James Charles palette. Yeah, I'm digging this, man. And then, I guess last thing is purple. On the James Charles side, I'm going to use this shade of purple right here. And just put that on the outer corner of my lash line. And I'm going to use this one from the not the James Charles palette, the BH Cosmetics palette, and put it in the same place on the other side. And I'm going to take a blending brush with no extra product on it and just kind of sweep it along both sides to try and blend it maybe a little bit. And there's the color. There's all of the color. Looking closely at it, I don't see any fallout on either side, so that's awesome. I have some thoughts. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my eyes real quick, and I will come back with some final thoughts on who the winner is here.
One eternity later.
So this is the final look. I am quite happy with it. I think it looks phenomenal. So, final thoughts. So I'm gonna be completely honest. I can't tell the difference. I don't, like, I can even turn this down a little bit. Like, I can't tell the difference. I think I'll turn that back up. I think they both look beautiful. I think the colors are stunning. I think the James Charles side took just a little bit more building up of the color at points to match the pigmentation of this side. But overall, I think they both turned out beautiful and pretty indistinguishable. I think they both look gorgeous. I'm very happy with the Pride look. I'm happy with it. So let's kind of review. So price wise, had to give it to Take Me Back to Brazil because it's almost, or it's a little bit, it's almost half the price as a James Charles palette. But the James Charles palette had more of a variety, I guess. Like, it was more versatile. James Charles was more versatile. And then that's really it. Like, I can't think of any other differences, really. Maybe the Take Me Back to Brazil is a little bit more travel friendly. The James Charles palette, some of the colors, like just from experience, some of the colors are a little bit harder to blend. That's because it is a vegan formula, I believe. Yeah, I think it's vegan because it's a pigment palette. So these can be a little bit harder to blend. This is not vegan, but it does have mica and talc in it. So if that's something that you're against, definitely think about that. So really, I think it's just kind of the same. Like, if you're getting the James Charles palette just for the color, maybe consider getting the Take Me Back to Brazil palette instead if you don't have a problem with the mica and the talc. But if you're wanting a versatile palette that you can use all day, every day, for every reason, then maybe the James Charles palette is for you. I don't have a determination, and I really thought that one would come out on top, but neither of them did. They look the same. It looks good. I'm happy with it. So yeah, that's, I'm sorry. I wish I had a better answer for you. Well, that's it. That's everything I got. That's all I have for you. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns about anything that I have talked about, or you want to know anything about either of these palettes, I'm more than happy to share with you. Just let me know in the comments down below. Or you can contact me on any of my social media platforms. So I am on Facebook at, I think it's facebook.com/LexiPrimetime. I'm on Instagram. I think it's Lexi Primetime _MUA. I am on Twitter. Lexi Primetime. It's all Lexi Primetime. Makes it super simple. I'm on Snapchat. I forget I have Snapchat, but I am on Snapchat. And it is also, you guessed it, Lexi Primetime. Yeah. You can also email me if you so choose. It's lexiprimetime@gmail.com. And that's, yeah, contact me. Contact me, follow me, subscribe, share, like, comment. Love everybody. Okay, anyway. Is that everything? I think so. Okay, anyway. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I really do appreciate you being here with me and kind of going through this with me and seeing what we think. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a super fantastic, awesome, wonderful, beautiful, fabulous, fantastic, or said fantastic, fantastic. Have a fantastic day. Anyway. Yeah, so. I hope you have a super fantastic, awesome, wonderful, beautiful, magical day. And I'll catch you next time. Bye guys!